I say is alleged, my opinion, and for entertainment purposes only.
Hey everybody, let's get into this review of Real Housewives of Potomac Season 8, Episode 1, Projections and Deflections. And it sure was a lot of that, okay? They open up with Juan and Robin, really Juan and all his infidelities, and Robin making excuses for at least one of them. Then they show Robin and Juan at the house. They're talking about Juan's cheating scandals. Robin says she did not expect for a firestorm to come when she talked about it on the podcast. Robin asked Juan why he didn't go there with the woman since he was in the hotel with her. Like, why would you ask that? You know, he said what he says. He goes, "Did you see her?" Boy, bye. You know that thing ain't got no face. You already know. You'll stick it in. Stop. Robin is concerned about what people think. And Juan said, who cares what people think? Of course, because it ain't you. Everybody coming down on Robin. So, of course, you wouldn't care. So, Robin and Juan talks about him losing his job. Juan said it was because, they didn't win a lot of games. Meanwhile, Robin's concern is that people think he got fired from his job because of all this scandalous infidelity. So the next scene is Candace, Karen, and Wendy. They meet up. Candace and Karen talks about Candace having shows in LA. Wendy then arrives and pull out her rosary, child. I guess she got that for protection. I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on. I guess we'll find out. They flash back to the reunion. They talk about how are they getting along with the other ladies. And of course they talk about Robin and Juan cheating scandal. And how Robin talked about everybody else stuff when she had her own stuff out there, okay? That's the part of deflection, okay? So then we go to Ashley Darby. She's excited to tell us that she's a homeowner. But her home still has Michael's name on the mortgage. And she is in no rush to take him off just in case she need help. Okay, still gold digging, but okay. Giselle calls her and feels like the ladies need to get together, which are Giselle, Ashley, Sharice. And they want to get together to support Robin and to be there for her. Giselle calls out Ashley for being in the Bahamas with Michael. Somebody DM her a picture. Okay. Ashley claims she was there and they were there as co-parents and they're working through some things. Child, she must think we was born yesterday. And then she trying to convince us that Michael ain't got no room in her house. It's your bedroom. Who you think you talking to? Then we got Giselle flaunting some young guy around in her house. He in the kitchen cooking up some stuff. We found out he's 16 years younger than Giselle. Giselle said, "Mama gotta live." Jason is from Winter House. She said they clicked once they met. And that her West Wing is seeing things they haven't seen in a while. Lord Jesus, I can't. They talk about having issues seeing each other because he lives in New York and she lives in the Potomac area. So they try to get together at least once a month or something like that, she said. So they talk about the Dubai trip that Giselle took her daughter on because I think her daughter was graduating from high school. And I can't remember which daughter. I want to say it's Grace. I'm not sure, child. So the daughter comes in and joins them for the sushi. The daughter said he's growing on her. And finally, Giselle got a man to be on the show for a storyline. Hopefully it sticks. Child, I can't. Because Giselle ain't have a man in her storyline for I don't know how many seasons because everybody else was her storyline. Okay? She was even making stuff up at some point. Okay? So we go to Mia and her husband. They moved from the big house to an apartment, 12,000 square feet to 1,500 square feet. Child, that is a transition. She said they were paying $10,000 a month in rent. That's just stupid. This situation right here is called living above your means, okay? Like, I don't understand. Like, you trying to keep up with the Joneses. Y'all should have been living within y'all means, okay? So, Mia and her husband go and get to talking about how her husband was, voted out from the company for no reason at all. Gordon says the company owes him money. Gordon went through a depression and Mia, wasn't happy about that. Mia thought Gordon had something to do with him being voted out of the company and, that the books wasn't right. But the accountant came in and cleared all of that up and he had nothing to do with it. So Mia gives up, claims she gives up hard liquor for wine. She did her friend foul last season just for show, if you ask me. So we got Candace and her husband Chris, I think that's his name. They go on a picnic for lunch in the park because, you know, they haven't seen each other in a while, with Candace off doing her shows and things like that. They talk about getting past the drama from last year of Chris being accused of cheating, and they are working through things. Candace talks about her music career and her tours and spending money. And she said, thank God she got a record label for those expenses. Okay. So they talk about Robin being unsupportive to Candace last year when she had her own scandal going on. Exactly, Candace. Candace feels like Robin was her homegirl. And then they flash back to a scene where Robin was totally against her in that situation. So, I don't know. If you consider her homegirl, then hey. But she says she feels like she's open to talking to Robin. Good luck. So now we at Giselle's house. We got Giselle, Sharice, and Ashley. Robin is on the way. Ashley let it be known that Giselle's house is still not finished. Okay, it's always something that needs to be finished. Okay. So the ladies are waiting for Robin, and they want to be there for her because they have been through similar situations. Giselle said Robin says she is numb to Juan's dumb shite. Child, Robin arrives and struggles down Giselle's pathway while Giselle's talking shit about her, okay? Robin finds out she's the special guest, aka it's a prevention for her. The ladies bring stuff up, and Robin is making excuses about Juan. Robin said she don't care anymore. Giselle said, are you good? Robin said her joy has been stolen, but it has nothing to do with Juan. It's not Juan's fault. Girl. So whose fault is it that your joy was still stolen? You blaming everybody else but the man that's causing the drama? Child. Robin said she don't give a F anymore. It feels like Robin is frustrated and overwhelmed with the backlash from what Juan is doing and all the heat coming down on her because she want to support her man, okay? And it's not her in the headlines. But I feel like, you know, she's used to covering for Juan, but not in this capacity. And now it's affecting her because she's in the public eye. You can't tell me she ain't been covering for that man, okay? Giselle said, do you think we are not here for you? Robin said, it's just a lot. Robin said, if the lady that was with Juan was big and fat, would you care? Like, what difference does that make? If she was big or fat, skinny, small, look a certain way, what difference does that make? Because we all know that a man don't see no face, no body shape, no nothing when he up in that thing, okay? Sharice decides to talk. She gets emotional because she said it looks familiar to her what Robin is going through, and feels like Robin is in denial and making excuses. And she is. Ashley admits that she made a lot of excuses for Michael Darby as well, and don't feel like Robin is happy. Giselle tells her story of being with Jamal and his cheating, and she says she had to wake up and put herself first. So all the ladies pretty much agree in their confessionals anyway that Robin is in denial. They said if Robin believes what Juan says, there's nothing that they can do. Giselle says she's the closest to Robin and feels her pain and feels like one day Robin will explode. And maybe one day she will, and then maybe she'll just stick by her man. She gonna stick beside him, okay? She done married the man now. She ain't going nowhere. Well, they did divorce before, but she still stayed with him. Anyway, that's all I got. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when my next video comes out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Red, but he spank me when I get back. I'm in LA, Rodeo Drive. I'm in New York, Madison Ave. I'm a Barbie girl, pink Barbie.